intonations. Now, stressing and intonations in your content part. Before I say anything about it, can anybody please share if you know what both of these things mean?
Stressing means is like telling a word like the cat, like that.
Okay. And how about intonations? Anybody else?
Is intonation the rhythm of speaking the sentence?
Karanveer, yes, very good. That's the rhythm pretty much. Yes,
Yeah.
perfect. I'll explain what all that means now. Now see, stressing is, as the word says, stressing on something. If you see a word which is either an important one in a negative way or a positive way, it doesn't matter. If the word is an important one, as in a keyword, you are going to stress on that. For example, if I say, this task is important. Okay. Right now, if I was to pick out my keywords, I would say the keywords I have is task and important, which tells me I'm going to raise my voice slightly louder on them. It should not sound unnatural, but instead of saying, I'll give you two versions. This task is important. This task is important. So if you would have seen a slight difference, first one sounded a bit more robotic, like a machine spoke that answer. This task is important. This task is important. So I took my voice slightly louder on the word this, like at the end, and task, and I took my voice slightly louder on the word important. And what did I do over here? I did stressing. And that is exactly what we have to do when we see any sort of keywords in a paragraph. Okay? And intonation is the rhythm. That means if, let's say, this is my vocal cord, my answer should not sound monotonous. It need to have a rhythm in that. That means my answer need to sound like this. So you might have seen that kind of a heartbeat, or even forget about heartbeat, but whenever you speak in any software, you might have seen it kind of have that sound waves when you speak out your answer. And why do we have all these up and down variations? Because you're a human being who is speaking an answer and not a robot. If you ask a robot or a machine to speak an answer, the rhythm would look like something like this because they're monotonous. And if you speak like that, computer will understand that you're being monotonous and they will deduct your marks in your fluency and also at the same time your content because you sounded like a robot and not like a human being. So we have to have that variation in our answers. Like see, even when I spoke out this sentence, you need to have some variations in your answer. Instead of saying